So, geht doch. So, hallo erstmal. Ich habe total vergessen, dass ich mein Headset noch... Was heißt mein Headset? Mein Mikrofon noch kontrollieren muss, ob das funktioniert. So, ja, so. Und ja, ich habe insgesamt weitergespielt, habe einen anderen Speicherstand und ja, sagen wir es mal so, ich habe jetzt eigentlich ein bisschen schon Lust verloren an das Spiel. Aber sagen wir es mal so. Ich werde das jetzt bis auf den Stand, wo ich bin, spielen und dann den Charakter bzw. Speicherstand. Auf den habe ich schon einiges gemacht und freigeschaltet. Und ich mache jetzt einfach nur die Hauptquests, die Eroberung der Bündniskarte bis nach Lunden. Wir können uns das hier nachher angucken.
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast...
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
Ich werde das theoretisch jetzt einfach nur so durchziehen. Und ja. Ich werde heute auch, ich glaube, so zweimal 2 Stunden Stream machen. Damit ich ein bisschen auf den Stand komme, wo ich schon in der Nähe bin. Aber das kann ein bisschen dauern. Ich habe Räder vom Stream.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his Lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Ja, Party hard, wa?
Eivor! Care for a challenge? Eivor! Wolf-kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken lout.
She stormed Blood. What ruined to his knees and let us hold control? I could hardly believe my ears either. It was
Yes, that's it! As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Easy!
Barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party. Skål, Eivor! Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
Okay.
I will drink you under the
Ich werde
table.
wahrscheinlich verlieren, aber...
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Adventure kommt da. Ich hab nicht die Kohle!
Silver, such tiny ambition. Do it for the skulls that will sing songs of our superior bellies.
Then let our guts live forever in their tales. Come, let the making of a legend begin.
Is that what you say? Yes, to celebrate. Skål!
Das ist echt den ganzen Arm
Drink more.
reinstecken. Der letzte Schluck. Dazu gewonnen.
The ale here, it's strong. But I am stronger!
Aye, stronger than me. You drink as well as Valdis. Now that I would pay to see.
Look there, thinner on the...
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Finir.
He's been at there.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
Oh no.
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Ja, nee, also nein.
Have another horn of mead, brother. It's brewed with clover and raspberry, they say.
Nicht für
Did
mich.
you hear what I... Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
He's been at there a while.
Dam. Gibt's nicht. Nicht bei mir. What the fuck machst du da oben, bro?
Come join me!
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now.
Ja, der
One
Mond.
day it will be eaten by
Sonne.
a giant
Mond,
wolf, and the
aha.
nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again, and it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll, Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them, and I don't know.
you can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on. Let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Einfach runterschubsen. Warum muss ich ihn tragen? Nein, ich bin nicht intolerant. Von wegen dem anderen.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Jupp. Gut. Hüpf. Okay, jetzt ist auch.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one lost glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Immer schön dann rumwählen, kurz bevor er einschläft.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, come. Join me. Friends, honored guests. We've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Würde nicht so scheiße aussehen, wäre es richtig geil. Nein. Und ja, Alter, YouTube auf Handy ist scheiße. Wenn du schreibst, kannst du nicht zugucken. Dafür braucht man PC, Laptop, Schrägstrich. Haha.
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, and he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good King Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Scorn! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king!
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn.
Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes!
I challenge you.
I accept.
Ja, machst du selber. Schaffst du auch.
No
Aber
sweat!
what the fuck, der kommt.
Only sweat and blood.
He may be wounded, but don't let your guard down.
Let's settle this.
I will bury you, Saxon. I'll take all that is yours.
Should a king show mercy to one so malevolent, so cruel? I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my god forbids such cruelty. Therefore you are outcast. From this moment on.
You have won. My life is yours.
Your life is God's. Now go! Leave my kingdom and never return!
I do not understand this Saxon religion. Oswald is a coin. One side mercy, the other courage. There are few like him, I'll admit. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've never seen. With all that's happened, with all the chaos Ruud wrought, still, Oswald found reason to spare him.
It's a strange thing.
A remarkable thing. From what inner spring does such kindness run? I'd like to know. With my duty here fulfilled, I now choose East Anglia. I fight for you, my king.
Rise, old friend. You're embarrassing me.
Be well, Finir. Your choice is a bold one. You continue to surprise Oswald of Ilmenham.
Thank you, Eivor. When we first met, I made an oath. I promised you an alliance.
You did.
You'll have it, so long as I draw breath.
Until next time, King.
So.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Jetzt darfst du nur hoffen, dass diese eine Person nicht zufällig auf meinen YouTube-Kanal kommt und dieses Video sieht. Fähigkeiten. Ich meine, es ist ja eigentlich scheißegal, wo ich jetzt hingehe. Großschwert, Kurzschwert. Kurzschwert ist gut. Kurzschwert benutze ich. Karte. So, dann Schnellreise. Oh shit, du darfst sowas nicht sagen, Mann. Das ist nicht nur komisch, das ist so. Oha, Alter. Was die beiden aneinander auch haben, ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich meine, sie könnte War Prinzessin sein, also wie eine Valkyrie auf dem scheiß Schlachtfeld rumballern, aber er ist halt so der typische schwule Aufmacher, würde ich sagen. Ich möchte jetzt niemanden beleidigen oder so, aber so kommt es mir jedenfalls vor. So, warte mal. Können wir gleich am Tisch machen, genau.
Push me any further, Holger, and I will make you eat that wretched hat of yours.
Rowan, Holger,
Die beiden schon wieder.
why all this shouting?
When you see it, Rowan, I could trade that hat for 2 of your horses.
Silence, both of you!
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have
Also,
patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place.
ich denke, ihr erinnert euch an die Fähigkeit mit dem Wuffi. Den hier. Bester Freund des Menschen. Die
Knut,
kriegt man normalerweise,
What are you
wenn man
doing in
nur
here?
mir hilft.
Eivor, we need your help.
who's
Yeah,
we?
yeah, yeah.
Are they take?
So. Bevor ich das hier mache, wartet mal kurz, ich muss den Kleinen kurz helfen.
When does Eivor return?
Where
So.
are they?
Not far. We need
Obwohl
to
das
hurry.
jetzt eigentlich sinnlos ist, aber einfach nur zum Zeigen, dass das auch eine Backstory hat, dieser Skill.
What happened? Are they still in danger?
Not if we get there soon.
Which way now?
This way. We're almost there.
Lauft, ihr ekligen Nager. Lauft.
Come on, Eivor. Can't you run any quicker?
Knut, you have to tell me what has happened.
I can't. You won't understand. Even if I do, just trust me.
I think he did it. You did it! You brought Eivor! Good work, Knut.
What is this about?
Sorry, Eivor. We had to trick you. But it wasn't my idea. It was Iris.
Lying is not a good way to get my attention, children.
But we found a dog that needs your help. She's caught in a trap down there. We thought you wouldn't come if you knew it was just a dog.
Oh, that is not the sound of a dog, Ira. That is a wolf.
But a wolf is a kind of dog, yes? My mother told me that.
Of course, it's a kind of a dog. Listen to that sound. Ow! Pure dog. Eivor, if you won't help us free her, we must do it ourselves.
There's no need. Let me see what I can do.
We must help her. She could be starving.
Poor her. She's crying. We have to help.
Her family probably misses her.
The key to the front door. I must be cautious opening it. I'll free that wolf. And pray to Tyr that I needn't slay it in front of the children. The table is set. He never made it home. At least his end came quickly. Easy. Wait, easy now! Deceived by children and shouting at wolves. I was a warrior once. Are you all right? Did you see the wolf?
Yes, you freed her. You're amazing, Eivor.
But she ran away and didn't even say thank you. She's going back to her family, maybe. Her mom and dad were probably very scared. Or her wolf husband.
Maybe her wife. We don't know.
But we do know it is time to get you three back to the settlement. Before your parents think you were eaten by wolves. Chin up, Knut. You were very brave today. All of you.
Auch noch loben, so eine Scheiße zu bringen.
In future, you should not be exploring the woods alone. You understand?
But you go off on your own all the time.
Because I am very wise. And you have a lot to learn.
Yes, but there are 3 of us. That balances everything.
That is not quite how it works.
More wolves! And nobody.
Stand back! Are you all right?
Thanks to our hero, this dog wolf. De Wolfga.
What?
De Wolfga. It's like dog wolf.
No, I don't like that at all. We should name her... Mouse.
That makes no sense. I think we should call her Chewy, because she chews things. What do you think, Eivor?
Weder noch ein Name passt für diesen Hund. Hulfi? Halb Hund, halb Wolf? Wo ist der halb? Maus? Alter, das ist doch keine Katze. Naja gut, Graubart, hier, komm.
Chewy, I suppose.
Der einzige
Good
Name,
as
der
any
nicht
other.
ganz so abgedreht ist.
She's our best friend.
Wenigstens auf Deutsch.
Now we need to get home. All 5 of us.
Fine.
We only wanted to have an adventure like you, Eivor. And we did! And we got a new friend!
Part of adventuring is learning a good lesson. Did Did you know that?
Yes, the boring part.
Well, have you children learned anything about wild animals today?
Yes! Befriend them at any cost!
They are perfect companions and very kind. My mother always told me to avoid wild animals. Shows what she knows.
How about we think quietly on what we have learned? Just until we get home? I think she's quite fond of you.
I know she is. We saved her.
She'd be rotting away by now. Just like that boar you killed, Eivor.
You saw that?
We see everything.
Let's not tell your parents, all right? Now scamper off home. And take your new friend with you.
Das nicht will, dass die Eltern wissen, dass er einen Eber gekillt hat, der ziemlich nah an die Kindern war. Aber auch egal. Jetzt hat der Village mit den Village People einen weißen Wolf als Haustier. Und daher kommt der Skill. Skillpunkt 1, du rufst ihn und der greift einen Gegner an. Halt so ein Fernkampf-Skill, ne? Punkt 2. Er bleibt auch da und kämpft. Erst nach den Quests und Befinden dieser Schriftfolge.
Absurd! If you were able to see what I have done with the perfect...
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished. Huh! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Der Typ hat mich sowieso...
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine. A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
Ich weiß schon, wer der Böse ist.
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools. Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude. You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Hat recht.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly. You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Ich meine, Rongier hat recht. Die Scheißhaare wachsen nach. Bloß nur Rudoan hat recht, Ruadan. In dem Sinne, dass Rongier erst fragen hätte sollen. Auch bei den ganzen Entwendungen.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see.
Voll dämlich, Alter. Na, richtig. Hallo, du da. Geht's dir? Ah, stehst ja auch so gerne wie ich.
Oh,
Kommst
hello,
hier
Eivor.
offen?
Good day. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
East Anglia. Für dich.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Ich hasse das bei Namen, wenn sie die Namen nicht wirklich mit übersetzen. Tovi, Tova. Hallo? Okay,
Landry, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Voll überzeugt.
Follow me. We won't take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you. Is that a problem?
So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Oops.
Ja!
Jo. Machen wir einfach mal Weg. Wegpunkt. Ich reite in die völlig falsche Richtung. Ich muss nach da unten hin. Teleportieren kann ich nicht. Dahin würde ich erstmal sagen.
Go!
Au! Und so weiter und so fort. Och, nervt nicht! Wo ist das denn meiner?
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen, and hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Ja, Erde kann man riechen. Alter, aus dem Weg!
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem...
Drüben waren die Rücken, genau. Ja.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life.
Ach, da.
A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Ich bin mal gespannt, wie wir jetzt mit der ersten Folge überhaupt schaffen werden. Ich hoffe, mit der zweiten schließen wir dann auch einen Dings ab. Die nächsten.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Ah, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small... They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here, too.
Well, is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randvi. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen of wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will you...
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Oh, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Kommt das erste Mal aus einer Hütte raus. Aus dem Dorf.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we fight them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close, and do as I do.
Brood and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
Okay, das war ich nicht. Hä? Wieso kann ich die Scheiß Typen nicht treffen, Mann? Und weißt du was jetzt? Das macht das so.
You wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot.
Die, you!
Ja, stech mich euch ab, du kleine Herren. Alter, hier geht die Party ab und was macht der Typ?
There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Ich meine... Mädel?
Thor lends me strength.
Mädel? Komm her!
Sure.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that...
Ja. Beeil dich!
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink. To
At
celebrate
home.
our victory.
Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Ja, komm.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Ja, wo ist sie denn wohl, ne?
Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you.
To be honest, what are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Randvi! Don't let him win! A good shot, Eivor, but Randvi's done you better.
Richtig angepisst, Alter.
There, you see? Should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, thank you, Randvi.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy,
mit dem Weg zwischen mir und meinen
turn any
Feinden.
time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
What can I say?
I think
Not
you
the
may have
first,
punctured
and it will
poor
not be the
Maggie's heart.
last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
Was hab ich dir gesagt, Alter? Weg von mir, Mann. Viel zu weit.
Ja!
No, I mean... Did something happen between you?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
Oh, shit.
I find that...
For my brother! Die!
Ach, da ist der vor meinem Brother liegt.
I find that disappointing. If I were you... Look there! That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climbed well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Ab durch den Busch. Da oder da oben?
Well...
Also die Aussicht ist schon geil.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Punkt ist, sie ist eine klasse Frau. Ganz einfach. Hat den falschen Kerl geheiratet. Später mit dem Bruder wird das so eine Sache werden, weil ich werde den anfangen zu hassen. Deswegen einfach.
That is comforting to hear. I have long felt the same way, but I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired, but duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
Ja, ja. Und schämt, wer was Versautes denkt. Eingepennt danach, Alter. Auf Steinboden, der jederzeit abbrechen könnte.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Ich finde das richtig dämlich. Ich meine, es wäre eindeutig was anderes. Also, das wäre echt genital. Jetzt mal ernsthaft, von hier oben und so, das ist ein geiler Ausblick, vielleicht noch eine vernünftige Decke oder eine Matratze. Aber, ja, könnte man machen. Arschbombe! Boah! In so ein Ei. Und der Typ war die ganze Zeit hier unten am Angeln, Alter, und hat sich gedacht, fuck, Alter, wer schreit hier irgendwie Namen rum? Wieso hast du erst Obst gesammelt und dann da Fisch draufgelegt? Hier nicht so rum. Sonst wuh ich dich auch an. So, ich muss jetzt wieder zurück. Ich glaube, diese kleine Strecke kann ich Schnellreise machen. Die Ladezeit verlängert sich ja nur über die Distanz. Ach ja, und vorher Spiel rein, das dauert auch einiges. Vielleicht sollte ich auch mal meine Playstation auch mal ein bisschen durchblasen. Hat wahrscheinlich einiges an Staub angesammelt. Bis jetzt nicht einmal aufgehabt zum Auspusten, sauber machen etc. Wenn nicht, muss ich mir irgendwas überlegen. The PlayStation 4 is not meant to be played for ages. Ich hasse das so oder so. Deswegen finde ich PCs ja auch besser als irgendwelche Konsolen. Du brauchst die nur upgraden. Du brauchst einfach nur Komponentenwechsel. Natürlich die passende reinpacken, aber du brauchst einfach nur Komponentenwechsel. Wer ist das nicht? Du hast ein besseres Feeling, du kannst bessere Spiele spielen, du hast bessere Grafik, Alter, bessere Performance, du hast weniger Ladezeiten. Naja, nicht jetzt, wenn man so ein PlayStation 5 mit einem durchschnittlichen PC vergleicht, das ist natürlich, ne? Aber ein PC ist immer besser als eine Konsole.
My love.
Yeah. Hallo, ich will mit dir reden. Soll ich die anderen? Hallo? Geht's hier hoch? Verpackt, toll. Ja.
A new letter.
Erstmal pennen auf dem Bett, Alter. So. Ein Brief. Und so haben wir geschrieben. Aha. Ernsthaft? So. Erstmal Punkte verteilen. Nahkampfwiderstand. Widerstand. Wolf. Leichten Bögen, ja, ich spiele nicht mit leichten Bogen. Wolf. Ich spiele nicht mit Pflege. Crit. Fähigkeit. So, danach kann ich Gesundheit wieder 5 Punkte mehr kriegen. So, hier. Hetzt dein Wolf auf Gegner und der Wolf bleibt im Kampf an deiner Seite. Der haut erst nach dem Kampf ab. Ich finde das lustig so als zeitweilige Verstärkung. Wie man da schön im Video sieht, Alter, der reißt schon an den Gegner. Leider bringt er wenig. Also als Kampfkraft. Du musst zwar trotzdem noch alle klatschen, aber... Und 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Skills kriegen wir hier noch in den Fernkampfbereich. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 oder 13, ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob ich den nicht mitgezählt habe. Kommt hier in den Nahkampfbereich. Was ist das? Baue die Waffenkammer in um deine eigene Bewaffnung zu erstellen. Ach ja, das kam ja im letzten Update mit rein. Die fucking Waffenkammer, die kein Arsch braucht. Hast du einfach nur Loadouts. Loadout-Slots. Übelst sinnlos. Nimm einfach eine, mit der du ganz gut klarkommst, Alter, und mach mit der alles. Die Rüstung ist einfach nur so ein kleiner Bonus. Alles, was du brauchst, sind halt die Runenplätze und die Fähigkeiten. Wenn du hier Stärke 400 hast, bist du im Base-Game, glaube ich, Max-Level. Das, was ich brauche? Ja. Im Base-Game bist du dann Max-Level. Ich glaube, mit den ganzen DLCs waren das 560? 530? Keine Ahnung. Weiß ich jetzt nicht. Naja. Ich muss hier aber nochmal reinladen irgendwie. Entweder will sie nicht. Oder ist einfach nur falsch geladen worden. Das hier war der Jäger, ne? Ach, da brauche ich einfach nachher für. Kein Bock zu. Der Loadout-Laden. Der müsste... da sein. Nee, nicht. Oder? Ja, das ist die Waffenkammer. Da brauchst du nur 100 von diesen geplünderten Materialien, um da die Waffenkammer zu bauen. Ich denke mal, mit der gebauten Waffenkammer hast du schon einen Loadout-Slot. Oder 2. Und ich denke mal, dass du sie auch mit den Dingern dann verbessern kannst. Aber halte ich momentan nichts von. Wie gesagt, ich muss jetzt einmal kurz weg und wieder dahin teleportieren. Nee, war ich. Dass sich das jetzt so leid verzieht, Alter, ich hasse es. So, ich glaube, ich habe mit meinem Spielstand mit den anderen 2 Allianzen geschlossen. Oder eine und bin beim zweiten. Die eine zu schließen, das ist ein Ding. So. Ich fand das lustig, das ist alles schön angezeigt. Da hinten alles schon leer. Du hast da nur die Namen. Und dann kommt hier dieses Bah. Das hält sich momentan im Maß. Ich glaube, bei meinen anderen ist es alles noch leerer. Oh, da hinten regnet es. So. Schnellreise. Oh, ich hoffe, du gehst. Was geht ab? Vielleicht willst du meinen Plünder kaufen. Plunder, Plunder. Plunder, Plunder. Für eine einzelne Händleranimation, beziehungsweise für so eine Sequenz, muss die Scheiße laden.
What have you got for me today?
Jedes andere von den Assassin's Creed Spielen.
You know you have use for this. I'll be sure to keep decent stuff for you.
Oh, so wenig Plunder hatte ich.
Always a pleasure doing business, Eivor.
So.
Go on, give it a try. As a friend, I think you should buy this. Nothing else?
I must take my leave.
Until next time, Eivor.
Oh, ja. Ich hoffe, du bist jetzt richtig reingepackt. Du stehst immer noch so weit weg.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
Muss ich irgendwas vorher machen?
Randvi, you left so suddenly.
There is work to be done. There always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you and our wonderful day.
Nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself on our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work, then.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ja. Stimmt, ich habe Oxfordshire habe ich gemacht. Und bin jetzt gerade in London. Beides 90er, hier 130, 250. Scottish könnte ich machen, will ich aber nicht.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Aus, das heißt O-U-S-E. Nicht U-S-E. Entweder haben sie es falsch ausgesprochen oder falsch übersetzt mit der Schrift. Egal. Oxenfordshire, da habe ich ja schon einiges gemacht. Genau, da habe ich noch nicht freigeschaltet. Natürlich. Ja. Einmal runter teleportieren. Das wird einigermaßen laufen. Ich weiß, dass es schneller ist als East Anglia, obwohl schon East Anglia schnell war, finde ich. Manche dauern einfach nur ewig. Krüger. Hey. Ups. Goofy. Damm. Ach ja, da sind die Dreierwölfe. Die epischen Tiere oder was, wie sie die nennen.
Need to cloak myself here. Soldiers on alert. What has happened here?
Die ganze verdammte Stadt ist voll mit denen.
An alehouse. This must be it.
As you say, it's radish is worth. God won't let us lose. Try to fight! No paradise where you're going. Let's bleed you! Can't outrun me! Follow my lead. Ha!
These soldiers are tightly wound.
Ja.
Hey, wait!
Christ is surely with us.
Watch my lead!
Come, brothers. Let's end this. Gotta feed the worms.
He's it all.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
Haven't you some murderous errands of your own, Basim? Why are you here at all?
My path crossed with Sigurd's long ago. We work together now, toward a single purpose.
Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Gidrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taking up her husband's fight, with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Gidrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Gidrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
Also alles, was man da macht, ist sowieso mit seinem Bruder aneinander rein.
Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent... He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to show.
Time has come for you! Hey! There got your belly!
Ach ja, ich frage mich gerade, warum ich mit einer Axt kämpfe.
Flank the idiot! Press hard!
Warum nicht zum Gegner, verdammt?
He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the Lords of Mercia, then all of England. But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my forefathers, and... well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Wieso sind die alle namhaft, verdammt?
Work with me! Die! Hey,
me!
There will be time enough for my saga later.
Come, help me with this.
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
Lady, there's no need for slaughter. We all want peace for Xenofordshire. Can we find some agreement?
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care. For you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms. Free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, wayface.
Cracked.
I've done with this
Meint er
awful.
zerbrochen oder meint er die Droge?
Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
Und wenn die Droge, die war da damals noch gar nicht.
What have you done to you?
Da ist Sigurd, Alter.
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
Don't tie me! I can still fight these bastards! Hey! We have this! Oh! Suffer! You'll be impaled!
Places all mine!
Hallo. So werde ich vom Pfeil vom Assen getroffen. Oder werfen Messer.
I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met. That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor. Not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman, Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk with...
Where is she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse.
To horse. Aber ich reite kein Horse.
Off again, Eivor. You and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman trained in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of alliance.
Ich habe das absichtlich jetzt verrissen.
That is not the sort of alliance we're looking for, Sigurd.
Fulke ist eine Person, die Sigurd in den Ruintreiben, wie er angefangen hat, ist keine Ahnung wo. Also Sigurds Größenwahn. Als er hingekommen ist, alles noch recht gut kalkuliert etc. Kein Problem. Aber sobald wir hier angekommen sind und er sich getrennt hat.
There's the trial.
So, ich muss jetzt mal auf. Fuck you.
Best not to draw attention here.
Fuck you?
Let's take a closer look.
Fuck you? So. Das Ding ist, da werden jetzt, ich glaube, 4 Geiseln festgehalten. Kurz bevor sie hingerichtet werden. Ob ich jetzt einen Backscreen kriege, weiß ich auch nicht. GG! Ich kann nichts machen. Ach da, wow, endlich, finally.
They're about to execute the prisoners.
Da sind 3 Stück. Ich muss die 3 retten. So. Fick dich. Fick dich. So, ich muss...
These subjects of the Lady Eardwin have betrayed their oath to the Shire. Not true. Silence. They stand abused and against us, spreading calumny against our sacred Lady Eardwin.
Ich muss da die 3 jetzt gleich retten und den Typen da hinten in der Gefängniszelle. Bloß nur die müssen jetzt wieder rein. Das kann ich nicht hier weiter. Der ist so drin. Die beiden Typen sind raus.
Stay sharp. Disappeared? My God.
My father, his father, and his father's father all fought for Mercia. I have fought for Mercia. Now you would shackle us to the whoremonger of Wessex?
Dreh.
This trial is a scam, and you are an ass.
So.
Execute the prisoners at once!
Out of options, dog.
So, gut, einen konnte ich jetzt nicht retten. Einer, zwei. Guter Marsch. Guter Marsch.
Hey, hold on. There! Pick the coward up!
Giedrich sent me. Let's get away from this place.
Schreibt ihr hier so rum, Alter?
All safely over there. We fought with our Weasley elder for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads.
Ich meine, schön, dass die anderen beiden Typen auch endlich mal da sind.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He is safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We are at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Edwin is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke?
You see, brother, your mysterious Fulke has a mind in disarray.
Mad or no, I want to speak with her.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself. And for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east, at Linforta. An old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
The Thanes that died here were honorable and just. By my faith, I'll raise a feared of able men and take revenge on Edwin. Bring this news to Giedrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
So. Hä? Oh. Oh. Schön. Ich denke mal, es dauert nicht mal lange, bis das jetzt beendet ist, aber ich denke mal, gleich ist halt meine Zeit wieder rum. Bam, 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 bam. Aha. Oh, hey.
No soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
Ja, weiter bald keine Soldaten mehr.
She's well supplied. Oil jars, spring-oiled arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
In spite of our efforts, some were killed.
Damn good men, all of them. I swear I'll gut Edwin to honor those we lost. And you, and your brother, are you still with me?
Also die drei vorne bei der Hinrichtung hätten wir killen lassen können. Der Einzige, der wirklich wichtig war, ist da hinten der einzelne Standort, mit dem man eben geredet hat.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming.
Das war beim ersten Mal passiert. Habe ich einfach so lange gewartet, indem ich
Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
Ausgemerzt hätte.
They continue their search
Ich
for
bin
the
dann
woman
erst raus
Fulke.
und hab dann gemerkt, oh,
He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight.
I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the Feared for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my Feared if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Not so many ways we can make the evenings more interesting out here.
So, jetzt hat man
The priests all prattle on about
nee, als Optionale, glaube ich, war's. Wow. Finde sie gut und sprich mit ihm. Ich glaube, man kriegt jetzt gleich auch noch die optionale Quest von wegen, dass man in den Ortschaften hier Edwin schwächen soll. Was eigentlich hier in Oxenfordshire eigentlich überhaupt keinen Sinn macht. Weil man wird mit der, glaube ich, auch nicht kämpfen. Wer weiß. Ich weiß es jetzt nicht mehr. Ich denke mal, der Endkampf sowieso wird in Wessex stattfinden mit ihr. So, finde Sigurd, sprich mit ihm. Er wartet bei Linford an der Ostgrenze von Oxenfordshire. Nordufer der großen Use. Ist das die große Use? Aus dem Weg, ich bin wichtig.
This area is off limits. Stretch your wings.
Lager. It's bad.
Yeah, old harbor. This is the camp.
Charm her when she's in our care? Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
From what I've learned about Fulke, she's not shy about sharing her esoterica. If we ask her one... And here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery, just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Eatman into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I have already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question, because we trusted one another, because you knew I would never lead you into folly, never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray you. Your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to this chase. Dietrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver. Come. When you raided St. Alban's, are you sure you saw nothing? No crypts? No prisoners?
Nothing I can recall for certain. What do we know of this woman?
Very little. She appears to be an adventurer of sorts.
Lumbare ad furore de hominibus quasi stercus super rudi a scabra cuius. Multi autem sunt in numero, sed mente sua ad modum tenues esse.
Erschreckt.
About this land, my friend.
Ach, ich glaube, in der Abtei selber ist es. Du auch hier drin? Double Headshot.
Like Holy Judas, I thank you,
beloved Jesus for the wisdom to pierce a fierce cloud.
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
This stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
Ihn killen? Bestechen? Oder überreden?
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your guard so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend. Hey!
Tja.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance.
Are you sent by the angels of Sackless? Or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm. A humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts?
The instruments of the children of Sackless the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object? A polished stone with unusual markings?
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Lead the way.
Come.
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies?
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the Demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It will give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods? Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering god led me here, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
The sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Ava. You may find it more interesting than you expect.
So, hier machen wir jetzt erstmal einen kurzen Knick, nachher nicht, dass es noch zu lang wird. Das sind jetzt über 2 Stunden schon. Ich werde danach direkt weitermachen. Ja. Und man sieht sich. Bis